Alright, here's a new build. I'm building a line of sight quad for a cat that I had built a little micro, some ballistic little micro I built for this guy. Anyway, he ordered some new stuff and now he's looking for a line of sight racer type quad. So here we go. We got the Trouble Blades X Murderer. I think it's a 4-inch. We got some LittleBee ESCs. We got some T40 Tiger Motors, 2300 kV. We got a Lemon RX Diversity receiver, battery strap, and we're going to be using the Motolabs Tempest. So what else? I got some O-rings here that I've been using lately, so you all get to see. These are team associated number 91493, and they're pretty soft, not as firm as those other ones, but not as good as the Traxxas blue ones that come in the shock kit. But this is what I could get, and that's about it. So let's check it out. Right. First we'll go with the Trouble Blades. That's everything. Production run it's got on here, 4-inch material. They got some quasi carbon fiber. Who inspected it? And look at this, serial number 2. So there was only one cut before this one. How about that? Does that make you feel good? Anyway, let's put that over here. We got the screws. They all look the same size. We got the standoffs, 4. Let's pop them out. We got the screws. Nice heavy duty bags. These bags are nice and heavy duty. I gotta save those. Yeah, these bags are heavy duty. Looks like they got a battery thing, and then the top plate. And it looks like the bottom plate is recessed for the screws for your flight controller. So like if you skip the ground or something, you don't snap off that plastic screw. And you can use shorter ones. Remember on my last couple builds I had to take long screws and cut them down. This, he milled it out so you can use your same old screws, and that's probably too long. I'm going to go back to my original ones. I'll pull out of here. Let's check it real quick. What do we got? Black. Right here. Real quick while I got it out. Come on. Let's go in there. Oh, it won't fit in the hole. Let's see if the white ones will fit. These look like they'll be too short though. But we'll try it. It's the white one, and no, the white one don't fit either. So we'll cut down my long ones. We'll cut down this size. This is a good size. They fit in the holes, and they're too long. That one looks dirty. Let's get 3 new ones. There we go. And they fit. Alright, we're going to play with my Motolabs here instead of opening his. But again, what I was saying about how I'm not a fan of the through holes connectors is because it takes up room on both sides of the board, right? See, I have all of this stuff on the top of the board, and if I send all the wires through the bottom of the board, it lifts the board up off the platform, right? But now, if I send them through the top of the board, it still lifts them up a little bit off the platform, which I don't mind as much. And that's what we'll do. We'll do it this way. Instead of me inverting the board like this, which I do a lot with Motolabs boards, and then have all the wires come out the bottom, then I can just glue my receiver to the top. But I think I got enough room in this build since we're using this board, which eliminates the PDB, that I'll put it on normal. I'll put it on normal, facing forward. Which is forward on this thing? I'm not sure yet. So let's grab a few nuts and put some nuts on there to space it out. From the bottom. And we'll put it on normal. The board going normal direction. Now if I could only tell which way is forward on this frame. I'm betting that way's forward. There's my Phillips. Okay. Yeah, so they got a cool rubber thing for the battery, non-slip. I imagine you can put it on the bottom or the top, but it looks like it's meant for the bottom because of the camera hole there. And I'm a fan of running my batteries on the bottom. Nice. And again, let's screw these on just so I can see them in place. Maybe it'll help me figure out which is the bottom and which is the top. Are these screws actually all the same size? No, 3 are different. So the longer ones go through the bottom and the shorter ones go through the top. Or yeah, that's it, right. So that was a short one. We want a long one. And I'll Loctite these all right before I'm done. One long one. Two. Nice. All right, let's see what's the front. This has got to be the front. Oh, see the mount for the camera. Now, is there anything with this? No. No. So this goes on like this. Got me? Alright, let's set that off to the side. Let's set this off to the side. We'll get back to this. Alright, and I just figured out which was the front. Towards me. So, the front. Towards me. Just like that. Let's open these up. We got some LittleBee S. We don't have to unsolder the motor leads, which is nice, right? However, the heat shrink is just a little bit in the way sometimes. So it looks like we'll have to do some trimming on these ESCs. If you can see right there, that one's a good one. The heat shrink's not past it. That one's good. The heat shrink's not past it. I think we can get away with that one. Now this one's not gonna work. Let me see. My tweezers are running out. Oh. Hey, my razor was just bad. Alright, there's that side. This side I gotta go back to. Let me cut it again. Alright, so there's all the ESCs. And these will go on like this. The positive will go all the way over to the opposite side, and the negative will stay on this side. And then we have our signal and ground on every corner. Okay, so let's see. We move this up. Let's say, what if we came around underneath? No, I don't think I have enough room underneath to do that. This is why I want to do it upside down, but I'm not gonna, because there's so much room in here. I could just put another nut under there and raise it up. Anyway, I'm gonna put these X-rings in, remember? Let's raise it up. That might give me enough room where I feel comfortable. They give you just enough. They're not cheap. Come on out of there. They give you just enough. They're not cheap, but they're softer than the black O-rings that you may get from your local hardware store. Okay. I like that. And it got me just the right height, I think, because I don't think number 12s are going to fit through these holes. Number 12s. Alright, so I'm going to hit pause right here, and I'll probably time lapse this forward while I cut these all up.